Have you ever asked yourself, what is the difference between the Supertunia Vista series and all the colors that are in it? Well, today I'm going to show you the differences. Hi, I'm Heidi from Garden Crossings, and let's talk first of all about the Supertunia Vista series. What are they? What exactly does that mean? So the Supertunia Vista series are an excellent petunia that is great not only for the landscape, but also in hanging baskets. If you plant it in the landscape and you water it as needed and fertilize about once a week, you're going to find you're going to have absolutely amazing results. One Supertunia Vista series plant can get up to 2 foot tall and 3 foot wide. Just making sure you're feeding them to keep them looking fabulous. So we are also going to talk about them in hanging baskets because they're an excellent hanging basket plant as well, or a container if that's more your style. So the Vistas, they do a big job. They're going to really fill out a basket quite well, or that container quite well. So typically we would plant 5 plants in a 12-inch planter. With the Vistas, you really only need to go maybe 3. And if you have patience, 1 will fill that basket out. So excellent plant, covers a lot of ground, and really it's going to perform unlike anything maybe you've tried before. If you have tried any of the Vista Supertunias before, I'd love to hear your feedback below, because I think I can talk about them till I'm blue in the face, but if any of you have tried them and you comment on them, everyone's going to love hearing what you have to say about your Vista Supertunias. So like I mentioned, we do want to keep them fed. As with any petunias or really any annuals, it's best if you water them as needed, which maybe is every day, every 2 days, depending on where you're at in the summer and how hot it is where you live, as well as feeding them once a week with a water-soluble fertilizer. That is how we recommend keeping your petunias looking fabulous all summer long. Now, another thing I like to say about the Vista Supertunias, because a lot of times when I suggest a petunia to a customer, I get this kind of silent stare going on. I can just tell they're thinking, no, I'm not doing this. So I ask them, I'll say, I see some reservation in your face. What is it? They're like, I don't want to sit there and have to pick at petunias. They're so hard to deal with all summer. And I says, well, you're not wrong. I says, but you were thinking of your grandmother's petunias. The old seed varieties where you had to pick at them to keep them looking good, that is not the Supertunias of today. The Supertunias of today are what I like to call the no-pick petunias. You don't have to pick at them. They'll just continue to flower all summer long. These are sterile varieties, so they don't have the job of producing a seed like the seed variety petunias. They have one job, and that job is to continue to put out flowers all summer long. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Supertunia Vista series. These aren't your grandma's petunias. Let's take a closer look. The first one we're going to look at here is the Vista Fuchsia, a beautiful magenta or fuchsia colored bloom. We're seeing kind of undertones of blues in it. Nice large flower. Next, we have the Supertunia Silverberry, which is a beautiful white flower with a light pink veining. The flowers on Silverberry are a little smaller than some of the other varieties, but there's so many of them that it does such a great job in the landscape or in containers. Next, we have the Vista Paradise, which up until just a couple years ago was my new favorite Vista. It's a beautiful pink. It's got, we're going to say maybe some yellowish undertones, but really what I'm seeing is a little iridescent kind of shimmer to this plant. So kind of purple, I guess, maybe even as well, but it's that shimmer, the shimmer that really sets the Vista Paradise apart. And Vista Bubblegum, the very first in the Vista series. So many people are familiar with bubblegum and have tried it for years and just won't venture away, which I getcha. We know it's a great plant. But really, I would encourage you to maybe just buy one other Vista color and give it a try and see once if you fall in love with, just creating a new color to your color scheme. The newest Vista last year was Vista Jazzberry, and to be honest, I think this is my new favorite. So Rod and I, we keep talking and we're like, you know what, Vista Jazzberry is going to take over bubblegum at some point. We don't know at what point that is, but we have good feeling about the Vista Jazzberry, the color, and how well it's been received by our customers. And last, we have the Vista Snowdrift, which is a beautiful pure white petunia. And it's just really a very great addition to the Vista series. Any of these plants planted together would make a great combination, or if you're someone that likes to do just a solid mass planting, you can do it either way. The habits are all very similar, so if they are planted together, it's not like one is going to overtake the other. So they mingle and they play very well in a landscape or in the container. So let's go ahead and just take a little bit closer look at comparing the flower size and the flower colors of the Vista petunias. Here we have Vista bubblegum. You can see it's got a nice large bubblegum pink flower. Vista jazzberry, beautiful pink and purple tones, really strong on the purple. Vista fuchsia, more blue tones with that magenta, more of a flat color appearance. Vista paradise, beautiful pink with nice iridescent purple shining through, kind of a nice shimmer. Vista silverberry, little smaller flower, beautiful pink veining. And Vista snowdrift, a large pure white petunia flower. Thank you for watching this Vista Supertunia video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. We'll put links to each of these plants also in the description below if there's anything you're interested in. Thanks for watching. I'm Heidi from Garden Crossings.